All right, camera 1 rolling.
Is that camera rolling?
Camera 2 rolling.
We're rolling here as well.
Why you upset like Cinderella teens? You should see the things I fit inside these denim jeans. I can't associate with y'all this shit like ketamine.
Good evening, good morning to all those across the world that are listening. I know you're big fans over in the other lands of the world.
We're global.
We're global now, baby. To big shout out to 10 of our subscribers, mostly parents. Anyways, boys, just want to do a quick roll call while everyone's here. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, aka Thomas De La Cruz.
Yeah, I'm in.
And we got Lockie Redback Van Dardel.
G'day, boys. How are we?
What's happening, gents? Talk to me, Tommy. What's been happening in the life of T. Cronin since the last House of Grouse?
It's accounts time, bro. It's June, so it's tax time coming up. So I've just been
Get
getting
some
on top
money
of
back.
all of our bookkeeping, and fingers crossed we get a little bit of money back and we'll be right. And just shaved my head today, so
Yeah,
a fresh cut.
Just a little, if you're listening, guys, Tommy Cronin's coming to the shop today. I don't know if you've seen it on my Instagram, but I shaved Tommy's head. He's looking quite Dwayne "Rock" Johnson-y. As a young...
I'm vibing it.
I just need a skivvy on you, mate, and we'll...
Should we?
A gold chain.
Gold chain. 2 chain. Unfortunately, you don't have the muscles anymore because you're skinny, but...
Oh, that's me.
But
Kick
yeah...
a man while he's down.
Poor Tommy.
Let's be honest.
today.
He's still the best-looking bloke here by far. We'll move on. Lock Dog, what's been happening, bruh?
Nothing interesting, mate. Nothing exciting to report, really. Just
What'd you get up to on Saturday night, man?
nothing, mate. Went out nature, threw the swag out, had a camp.
Have a couple beers?
Yep, 1 or 2, and then that's about it, mate. We'll keep it
man.
at that.
Cool,
There's
man. Cool.
No, and that's it, mate.
Speaking of house, haven't seen much of each other. Tommy Cronin's been staying at the
Couple of
Palace
away
house,
games.
a couple of away games.
I honestly haven't seen. I think I've seen you.
When have you
yesterday.
stayed at the house
Twice
last?
or 3 times. Yeah, probably not a whole lot, man. I think maybe last Friday. That was
You've
about
been
it.
busy this week, man.
Yeah, always, bro.
I've missed you so
Always.
much.
Bet the phone's been ringing off the hook this week. Surely.
Non-stop, man.
With what? Who's calling?
The brewery's been going off.
Who's calling?
Everyone, man. It's
The
just
brewery's been going off like a bull in a china shop.
mate, the busiest place in Newcastle.
Smutzer. Do you know Smutzer? All right, boys.
Nah, I know Smutzer, mate. Can you do this for me? Yeah.
I know Smutzer, mate. Can you get us in, mate? Just a background check on that one, guys. We got a boss at Tommy's work. Yeah, I'll let you touch on this one, Tommy.
And everyone just name drops him to get something they want.
He knows, but he doesn't know every single person in Newcastle. Like he just says hi to everyone. He wouldn't know any of the names, like 80% of their names, and they just all, I'm cutting you off today, mate. And they're like, do you know who I am? I'm best mates with Smuts.
Oh,
It's like,
cool
yeah, you
show,
and every
mate,
person in Newcastle.
And honestly, no one cares, mate.
Get on your bike, mate. See you later.
2 feet in a heartbeat, cuz, get going. Moving on, gents. Let's touch on winter collection, Tommy. Exciting times, brother. Exciting.
Yeah, hopefully it's coming soon.
We did touch on this on our little episode we did. But in terms of winter collections, bro, what's your favorite piece, man?
Keen for the jumper, man. I think it's just going back to staples, eh? We've kind of been playing around with colours and everything, and it's good to just go back to black.
Yeah.
So we've got like a black crew neck coming. I think that's going to be my favourite piece.
So for those that don't know, we've got a crew neck. I don't know if you've seen our sky blue crew neck, which we dropped last winter, which was hectic.
Went off.
Sold out heaps fast. No, it's good because I think a lot of girls got around that one as well, because it was that vibrant blue.
Yeah, that baby blue almost. So, all the smaller sizes sold out pretty quickly on that too.
Yeah, I'm heaps excited for the oversized tees. I know Tommy and I are moving into that at the moment.
Yeah, 100. Something a little bit more street, embracing that street side of things.
Yeah.
So it'll be good to have.
Touching on that, I think when I moved in with Tommy was sort of all over that streetwear kind of thing, and I feel like myself, I grew streetswear knowledge. I feel like after meeting Tommy, I
Yeah.
feel like I definitely upped
up
my
the game.
ante. I think some would say I look up to Tom, but I
Just
don't.
a height thing, man.
Yeah,
Don't
that's
worry
just
about it.
all it is. But yeah, dropping probably rough date.
Late July, man. So if everything arrives on time. Obviously, it's still hard with COVID going on overseas. You don't know when factories are going into lockdown, and like Melbourne at the moment, they
Still
go.
in how many days? They've
They're
been
back.
for?
Yeah, still in. Yeah. So those little stints of lockdown can happen in any country or any state. So We're just monitoring it, but it looks like it's arriving relatively on time at the moment. So fingers crossed.
So we'll just punch out a heap of content, get a heap of good-looking people in.
100%, man. So you'll be on it. Just a couple of shoot locations, man. We'll just pump content out around that and a little bit more video content. That's where we're moving towards. We're slowly getting
a couple more reels and that.
Exactly, man. They've been going off.
Touching on COVID, we've been pretty lucky, I think, over the duration since.
100.
Especially Newcastle as a whole. Lockdog, you've sort of been floating around a bit. Talk to me, how was Dubbo, bro, in the old COVID?
Yeah, it was pretty chill.
It's country. Obviously, you're a school teacher there.
Yeah, it's country.
What was your week look like in terms of going to school or not working?
Well, it was kind of like sitting in a big office. All the teachers kind of hung around, but there was no kids there unless they had to be there. So, I mean, for me, it was pretty cruisy, really. And then
what did you all do it when you all just sit around?
Cups of tea and
Cups of tea.
Jats crackers. No, seriously, it was super chill. But, I mean, yeah, Newcastle's been heaps lucky because you guys, I mean, we haven't had any kind of
I feel like Melbourne really...
It's had like this is third time lucky, isn't it, for Melbourne? I think.
Well, we haven't had that.
They kept the borders open and everyone else shut theirs. I'm pretty sure. And unlucky Aussies.
Yeah,
get a few strong blokes like you on the borders and
big Aussie
coming through after
everybody.
Wow, got a road to grow. You know what it is. Hey, Tommy.
Oh man.
All right, sweet, Tommy. Lockie's hit us on the nail there. We're moving on. Tommy, bro, I want to talk to you about a little something that's been happening, man.
Here we go.
I've got it written
I'm
down.
trying to read your whole thing.
I've got it written down as an ad, man. Now,
No, yeah, I was just gonna say when I mentioned before that the phone's been ringing off the hook. Has your phone been ringing this week?
Oh, is that you, motherfuckers?
bit of background.
Someone fill us in.
I had no idea.
Wait, let's get Tommy to fill us in
Tommy,
first.
you tell your part first. What's been happening?
Oh, so I'm at work on Monday, and I just kept getting these phone calls, and I answered about 2 or 3 of them, man, and they just they just go, oh, it's Richard here about the Huskies, and I was like, about the what? And he goes, the Huskies, and I was like, well, what can the Huskies do for me? And he's like, oh, are you still selling them? And I was like, nah, man, you got the wrong number. And then just phone call after phone call, texts after text.
Oh, because
I'm surprised I haven't heard anything about it yet.
I was looking it up on like Facebook Marketplace. I thought someone just
you can't sell
accidentally
dogs
put
on Facebook Marketplace.
Can't
We
you?
tried.
So where'd you put it up on?
We put it on
Gumtree.
It's still up there, I think.
Fucking hell.
We better take it down.
Yeah. Okay, you want to touch on that one?
Oh, I just thought it was funny how to stitch someone up doing something this week. So kind of, I don't even know how we came up with the idea. I think
We're
Bounce
just
was
sitting
sitting
around-
around and we're like, oh.
I was trying to fill in a couple more things for the House of Grouse episode 2, and I was thinking, how can, like, obviously we ranked someone, we've done that stuff, but like, how can we stitch someone up? Locko's jumped up and said, man, let's sell some Huskies. Throw Tommy's name on there, throw his number on there, man. I think that bounced back the first time because
we put it in wrong. You had to have like a microchip number that was like registered with the Breeders Association or something. So I just went and copied one off another person selling Huskies and pasted it in there. And I also work on Monday, and because my email is linked to it, there was like 10 emails come through to me, and I was like, oh geez, imagine the text messages Tommy's getting.
Well, I can't not, especially on a Monday, I can't not answer the phone because I get heaps of like reps calling because I do all my alcohol orders and shit on Mondays. So I can't. I can't not answer it. But every time I got a phone call, I was like, fuck, if this is a Husky thing, I pick it up and they'd be like, as soon as I heard Husky, I'd be like, nah, wrong number, hang up. I'd be like, fuck, another one.
So basically, yeah, we just put Tommy's number on Gumtree.
That's
Apparently, he was selling. What was he selling?
Siberian Husky pups for
Husky pup.
$2,000 less than what they were selling for the rest of them.
That's why people would have been jumping all over it. So Tommy's phone would have been blowing up at work while he's busy chasing his own tail. Oh, that's all time, Locker.
Did I sell any?
I don't know, did you?
You should take a deposit,
sold
but
one, yeah.
definitely.
So you can get a deposit off a couple of people. I think that'd be a bit of a hilarious.
People are asking for photos and shit. I got nothing. I should have just got photos of you.
Well, I said to Lock, how are we going to get photos? He's like, oh, we'll just jump on Google, bro. I just threw up. Do you only throw one photo up?
Yeah, I had these people email me asking for more photos.
Man, that's how easy it is to scam someone, though. Like,
literally.
on Gumtree.
Yeah,
It would
true.
not be that hard.
Touching on that, has anyone been scammed?
No, actually.
I've got a little story to tell. I won't say names, but a little someone I know. Have you ever heard of that one about the voucher cards? So they get you to put money on voucher cards.
Yeah.
So
For what?
basically, little someone that I know, she they said something about a bank and that something was going to happen to a bank, so they had to put her money on her voucher cards. So she's put all her money on voucher cards, bro, that she had in her account.
How much is all of it?
Oh, I'm not too sure. It would have been like $2.5 grand or something.
Holy
like $2
crap.
grand. Anyway, it's like got all the money back and stuff like that. But like, man.
God. You can't fall for that stuff. That's
Well, that's the worst thing about it. There'd be that many scams going on at the moment as it is.
Someone may as well said, can't put this money in a sock, mate. Why does someone put it on a voucher card?
Why is your sock crusty, but?
You
can't
can't go to the
fall
wash
for
this week. That's why.
Oh, dear, oh, dear.
Oh, Tommy, we'll have to put a picture up on maybe your socials or something of those
The Huskies,
Siberian Husky.
I can't wait to
Yeah,
see.
if anyone wants to jump on and buy
better
some,
be
just
cute.
give Tommy a ring. And if anyone wants Tommy's
Gumtree.
number, this potty will be up tomorrow night. Jump on Gummy. We'll leave it up for another. It only costs us $6. I think it costs Loco $6.
You spent
I had to
money
do
on
it twice. It cost me,
this. You're kidding me.
I had to do it twice. It cost me $12.
Oh shit! I'll transfer you $6, bro. It was a good stitch. But yeah, if anyone wants Tommy's number, jump on the Gumtree. Look up for what are they? Siberian
blocking
Huskies.
everyone.
Text me
Blocking
for a
all.
good time.
Yeah,
Take that
XNXX.
shit down.
Right.
All right. Threw out a bit of a feeler on Instagram the other day, boys, about a little Q&A.
Many bites?
Had a couple little laughs. Little bit business related, not really business related at all, as we can expect because we didn't put it on the business page.
Yeah. That'll happen.
Did you get any replies on
I
yours?
probably should have put it on the business page.
Yeah.
Well, they couldn't reply to mine because it just linked to yours, so I didn't even put it up properly, to be honest.
Oh,
but
true, because they would have just put in a
that's
story
probably
reply,
on me.
wouldn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
So I'll jump on the old interweb and check it. All right, we got one from Dan Martini.
This will be something about a big Aussie boy.
Who's the bigger Aussie boy? Tom or Harry? I mean, if we really want to break this down,
Used to be me, but
I feel like
not gonna claim
Tom
it
is
anymore.
superior
back in the day.
back in the day. Well, I feel like you still would be. You'd still
I can't
roll me in
even-
a wrestle.
I can't bench 60 anymore. I'm struggling.
Remember when you used to bench 150?
Yeah, rub it in, man. Times
So
are over.
60 plus 100.
Didn't you say you went for a trot the
Yeah.
other day, Tommy, and you were struggling too?
Oh, 100.
How'd the
I
heart rate
had
go?
a beer after work too, and then I was like, no, I'll still go for a run. I'll still do it.
Bad idea.
Bad idea, man. Not a good idea at all.
We got one from the Bro Unpro Pro podcast. Who's your celebrity crush, boys?
Lockie lit us off.
Mila Kunis.
Oh,
Has to be.
that's a fair
I love
call.
her.
What was your favorite? What was your favorite show? Was it that 70? Did that
Forgetting
get you
Sarah.
going?
Was she in Forgetting Sarah Marshall?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I fell in
Yeah,
love
she is
after
hot.
that one. She's
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Real hot, Tommy.
Margot Robbie, surely. Always gotta be in
Yes,
the
that's
picture.
up there.
Always has
That's
to be in the picture.
favorite movie?
Wolf of Wall Street.
Yes,
It's gotta
bro.
be in
I
there.
knew you were gonna say. I knew you were my guy. I
Drove?
want to just say Jennifer Aniston. I'm just.
Old school.
I just got to keep watching Friends. We got one from a special someone of Tommy Cronin's. Not going to name names because
His mum.
no, it wasn't.
Mama.
Mum. It was a spouse. Who's got more sauce? And do you and Tommy kiss each other goodnight? Well, we used to until you walked into his life, didn't we?
Yes and yes.
You had to ruin that for us. Thanks for that. But yeah, I think Tommy's got more sauce, especially now he's got that Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
What does that mean? It's more sauce.
It means a lot. It can mean anything you want.
It can
to
actually mean
right?
anything. But
Oh, right.
do you think Tommy has more sauce? Or
Yes.
can you look down the camera? Can you look down the camera, one of the cameras, and just give us a rock?
Yeah,
little
that's
eyelid?
not. That's not.
Come on, bro.
Definitely not happen.
I'm just
Shave
gonna-
it all off.
I'm going
We'll
to
do it.
pass that one. No thanks. If my name's not Jack. If Harry and Tom both rented each other, who comes off best? I think if we're both.
I mean, we've done it.
we
I don't think we ever run straight though.
no, we didn't. I
We're
feel
both
like
pretty
we'd
steppy.
both probably whack each other, but Tommy more so put me in the boneyard. I reckon. I reckon I'd be 6 foot under.
Harry blindsided me, I reckon.
I'm all about blindside, you know that.
Oh, talking about blindside. And how about that picture in the paper, Tommy?
Yeah, yeah.
That was stitched from you.
I just
That's sweet.
was just
bro.
going for coffee this morning. Just waiting at the coffee shop for the coffee.
It
and
must have
then
been yesterday's.
obviously
paper.
just reading the newspaper, and I flicked to like the second last back page, and Harry's
getting
in it.
palmed in the face.
like a big section of the picture too, and he's just getting absolutely palmed off.
Yeah, a bit of background on that. I don't know if anyone knows Tyrone Roberts Davis. Absolute weapon.
Yeah.
Should be playing NRL. Has played NRL, but probably should still be playing NRL. Single-handedly tore South Lions apart on the weekend.
And you,
He scored 3 tries.
damn.
3 tries. 2 runaway, 100-metre tries. I couldn't run him down. And he's
Is
20
that one of the
kilos heavier
photos?
than me.
Yeah,
that's one of
cool,
them.
bro.
I tried to tackle him. No good.
Oh, Newcastle knows now
Yeah.
too.
1-0, my brother. 1-0. I got another one. One of the boys must have been on Sunday night. He said, "Come to the Cane Bow, Tommy. You heading there?"
Not a chance. Been a long time.
Darcy Wood, big shout out there, mate. I'm hoping I'm thinking you had a good night.
He always does, mate.
When's the last time you went to the Cane Bow?
Me?
Yeah, because
That's
when's the last time you've actually been out on the piss?
Nah, a long time ago now. Good, I reckon 3-4 months. Not that I don't go have a couple of beers.
Yeah,
but I try and keep it sensible,
you just
mate.
past that life now?
It's just too many things to do, mate. I'm too busy.
I like this guy. Responsible Tommy.
Must be nice.
I sort of miss a little bit of irresponsible Tommy.
Don't think anyone misses that, bro.
I do a lot.
I'd like to meet him one day.
Have you been to Cane Bow lot?
Actually, no, I met him one day. Yeah, at Christmas party.
Oh, yeah. That was good fun.
I've been in the Canberra last Wednesday.
Oh, you did too. You carry on a bit, didn't you? You got home late. I heard you making a sandwich about 4 a.m.
Avo on toast, baby.
What time did you get up the next day?
Oh, I was up.
No, you weren't, boy. I came home.
I didn't get up at all, actually.
In bed. And then we got one from Aussie, one of the boys. He said, "How do you balance bandwagon with footy and other work commitments?" Tommy, do you want to touch on your side first in terms of how you?
Not that it's easy, man. I'm lucky with the job that I have that I can have the 3 days off in a row. I usually try and get Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday off in a row, and just kind of commit that to bandwagon, and then really catching up with people and social life like that. I just try and do after work, man. It's probably the best way to do it for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it comes back to that. Sometimes you just got to be sensible because the next day, you got a lot to do, so you got to sacrifice somewhere, man.
Yeah, I guess in terms for me on balancing, I mean, we train 3-4 days in the afternoon, and I work 3 to 4 days a week. It's pretty similar to Tommy. It's just all about juggling everything.
Yeah.
I've been heaps better with especially cooking and stuff. I feel like that's massive. You just got to be front foot.
You got to do it all in one day, I bet. You do.
But yeah, footies usually takes up most of the weekend. But yeah, it is tough, but we get it done because we're the bandwagon boys. You know what's up?
Exactly, man. No, it kind of changes week to week.
Yeah,
Hey?
it does.
It just depends on what's got to be done next.
It's good because every Tuesday we're here. We're locking
Yeah.
a time where
Yeah.
we're all here, which is very helpful. Is there a way you can go back and see the other questions? Because I feel like I've forgotten 2 that were at the top. I feel like I missed them. Can you look at archives?
Yeah, it should be in there. Would you take it down already?
Nah, because it just automatically goes.
Oh yeah, it's been longer.
Is there questions for that? Oh yeah, here we go. Why are you so adorable? Also, what date is our wedding? That's for Tom Cronin.
You put the questions up, bro. I know that's for you.
You got a burner account, man. You send that to yourself.
Why are you so...
When is the date though?
And then there's another one. Is Harry single? Next question. All right. On that note, we'll move forward there, boys. Now, I've been thinking a bit lately in terms of the dating world, okay? Not for me in general, but just thinking classic stitch-ups and that kind of thing. Locko, I'm going to throw it your way first. Now,
Ready?
is there any interesting dates that you've been on or stitched up on? Is there anything that you can sort of remember where, it was a bit left to field? Because I know you touched on a little bit earlier the other day. What did you say about you're on a Larry and you went on a date?
Oh, jeez. This is going to make me sound like a goose.
No. This was years ago, boys.
This was years ago.
Lockie's a different person now. Let's be honest. He's young. He's a bit older now. He's got a full-time job.
Yep.
He's got it all together. He was a young buck back then.
Yeah, we used to work at a pub back in Wollongong when we were studying and kind of fancied this girl a bit. It's like, yeah, here we go. Got a date with her on a Sunday morning or something like that.
Name and shame.
I'm not going to name it.
Okay.
Anyway, this makes me sound like a goose, but I was 3 sheets to the wind at...
Did she know?
We were going on a breakfast date and I'd
Did you smash? You would have smashed your food, but...
Oh, mate, I don't think I ate, to be honest, but I was there and the conversation was very average.
Was it dry as?
Didn't see her after that. Don't know why.
Fair enough on that.
But yeah, that was my fault. That's a shame.
Get any, Tommy? Any interesting dates? I know you're not going to elaborate on it anyways, but just a yes or no.
Yeah, no, I'll go strong no there for you, Harry.
Okay, thanks, mate. All right.
So that means, are you dodging the question for yourself?
you
or-
go.
No, I haven't really had anything too.
I haven't had anything too weird.
I haven't had anything too weird. I've had a couple of classic stitch ups. Like I'll plan for a day or something like that, and then
No shows.
no shows put on the back burner.
You or them?
Me getting burnt. They don't show up to see me.
Oh, that seems funny. Poor fella.
But like the show goes on, Tommy, doesn't it?
Mate, you're doing all right.
As Jordan Simi once said, you send out 200 messages, you're going to get one back.
It's a numbers game.
Nah, I would never do that. I'm not about that life.
Reply to the Instagram stories at
Or
stupid o'clock.
I'll happily admit to that. All the boys admit to this one. You get home, you've had a couple of beers, you jump on Instagram, you're just hitting everyone reply, clap or party or something like that. Just something left of the field, and then they reply.
Left of the field.
Locko, touching on girls, what's a turn on for you? What's attracts you to a woman?
Sounds a bit.
Because you're
Boring.
a lot more knowledgeable than what I am.
I like to have good conversation with
Yeah,
someone.
I
I
think
think,
that always
that's good.
helps.
I can't stand going to conversation. They're talking like they got. Not a big into gossip. I don't like it. But I like having like good, solid conversation.
You're that bloke when you go into a barber shop, you don't want to talk to anyone, do you? Are you that bloke that you don't want to talk to the barber? Like, I know I'm your barber, but if I wasn't cutting your hair, do you go to a barber shop and you're happy for them not to talk to you?
Oh, stoked. Yeah, I'd prefer that, to be honest. But I don't know about you, Tommy. But
I feel that. Yeah.
I don't know the bloke.
I'm pretty to myself.
I mean, it
when
makes it a
comes
bit
to
different,
that.
obviously, that I cut both your hair. I mean,
And I'm not
which
an
I-
overshare either. I'm not going to go and tell someone heaps of stories about myself.
Well, the thing is, if there's awkward silence between us, it's not an issue because we've been around each other for so long.
Yeah,
But I feel
exactly,
like, like I do it myself. I'm probably the king of small talk.
That's your job.
Well, that's my job,
Yeah,
obviously.
it is your job. Well, it's
But-
also kind of my job, but and your job.
Yeah, smutzer.
I'm with Lockie on that one.
Yeah. So when you go into a bar, I'd love to throw that out. I know not many people listen, but it'd be interesting to know if other people actually.
Half.
I reckon because I know Alex is the same. He doesn't like
Alex
our
doesn't
brother,
like talking to anyone. Our brother Alex, no.
anyone.
Even my friends. Or your friends. Yeah. Hey, mate, that's about it. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, some people up for, especially these older gentlemen at my shop. Some of them will come in and they'll talk me ear off,
Yeah,
and then others will come in and I'll just be like, "Gee, just don't even talk to me, honestly."
yeah.
And I'm okay with that because sometimes
You don't feel like
I don't
talking.
feel like talking.
Yeah. Well, it's just effort. It's just the small talk is just effort.
Oh, 100%. It's sometimes it's the same conversation with the same people.
Yeah,
all the time.
100%,
I mean, like it is my job, and I do enjoy my job. I only work 3 days a week, just to let you all know. It's a good life.
And you volunteered on Monday. How was that?
Yeah, yep. I'd love to do a bit more. I feel like I'm getting a bit lazy on that front, but
That's a good thing. Have we brought that up yet on this that you go cutting?
I think we talked about
Mentioned
it
it on the
on
first
mentioned it on the
one.
first one.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, volunteering. I think for Bandwagon, I think it's going to be a big thing in terms of moving forward.
What do you do for volunteering for those people who are
Yeah,
all
so
those
basically,
people who are listening now?
all 10 years, just listen up, Mum, Dad, Noemi. Just a little background. I think I've been at Soul Cafe, which Soul Cafe is a homeless. I wouldn't say it's a shelter, but it's a homeless
Hub.
hub. Yeah, it's a homeless hub where you can go, you can get a warm meal, you can have a chat, you can have a haircut, you can. I think there's some doctors that go there, some chiropractors and whatnot. Just on certain days to, I guess, freshen up in terms of that. But yeah, I go down there every second Monday. I cut hair with a good friend of mine, Timo. And it's only for like 3 hours a day, but I mean, like I try and get down to Hamilton Station and stuff like that. But just lately, I've been like actually pretty busy, which is no excuse. So I got Fridays off now, so I'll be able to get down there on Fridays and do a little bit more. But I know if anyone has any ideas or anyone that's actually listening to this, I know there's heaps of you. But if you just have any like ideas or know anywhere where there's like homeless people, I know Hamilton Station everyone flocks to because train chasing in general is like homeless people will get on trains so they have somewhere to sleep.
Yeah.
Which is really sad. But I met this gentleman there a couple of weeks. His name's Robert. He's at Soul Cafe. He won't sleep inside. He's tried to sleep inside. He's just been outside for so long. He goes inside and feels claustrophobic. Which I thought puts life in perspective. I mean, like on Monday, I wasn't actually supposed to go in. It was technically my week off, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But they got the rosters mixed, and I was sort of laying in bed, and I was like, "Fuck! Like, do I need to go?" I thought, you know what? Fuck it, man. Like, these people have nothing.
Yeah.
And all I have to do is pack my tools up and go down there and cut some hair, man.
Yeah,
Like,
for a couple of hours, yeah.
it's just a chat, and it's, you know, it's a good, like, yeah, it made me feel so much better doing things like that. And it's not for that. I'm not doing it for that reason. I think Lockie and I think Tommy as well, we've all been set up pretty well as, you know, as young fellas, and we've all been given the things that we need.
Very lucky.
So yeah, I feel like being blessed, we should be able to pass that on a little bit more. So yeah, we'll do a bit more on that through Bandwagon as well, which will be awesome.
You boys have got a unique set of skills as well. I'm sure you can put something together where...
Yeah. I mean, like, mental health is obviously a big background of Tommy's and I. We obviously, you know, donate 5%. That's coming up, so we'll have to do that.
Yeah, got to sort that out.
But yeah, I think we can probably do a little bit more.
Yeah, I think it's just a good, like, another reason that we were so happy to start a business in the first place is having that kind of vehicle to give to the things that we actually want to give to, and also freeing up the time for us to give to causes that we care about and believe in, man. And it just kind of, obviously, if when you're working for somebody else, you can't go tell them to donate all their time to this or that, because they might have their own things they want to do. So it's nice for us to be able to do that. And Soul Cafe especially is pretty amazing organisation
so
to look
good at
up
what
to,
they do.
and for you to work around them.
Well, originally I
and learn
wanted to
from
just
that.
start doing it, you know, at one
By
of the boys'
yourself.
cafes.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's so much work, man. Like,
Yeah.
so much work goes
There's
into
a lot
it.
going
I
on.
think they raised their sleep out. They raised like $180,000
Holy crap!
for Soul Cafe.
Yeah, that's unreal.
That's huge, man.
Yeah.
And that's just a sleep out.
Is that where the CEOs go out and do a sleep out?
Yeah,
or is
so
it-
they organise like a car park. They've got a car park in. I'm not too sure where it was this year, but Croc
yeah,
was
I remember
actually
seeing
playing there.
Croc and I think Buddy
I should have
went
went.
and played.
That's my bad. But
went and played music.
yeah, so he
for
just
the-
he just
it's like a
yeah,
big-
because it was all
they
night
make it
kind of
like an
thing. They
event.
make it an event, so everyone
Oh.
just takes their swag and just sleeps out, and they try and raise a heap of money and things like that,
It's a mad idea.
which is awesome.
It's pretty unreal.
But yeah, Locko, we'll move on from that one. Sorry to get all sad on you guys, but let's just rev it up a bit here, eh?
Hey, here we go.
Hey, we're back. Welcome back, gents. Tommy Cronin, talk to me, bro. Bandwagon content. How's our socials looking, bro? TikTok's growing slowly.
Getting there.
It's getting there. I think.
Still, I feel like we haven't. Well, I especially haven't leaned into it as much as I want to.
That'd be probably for me.
Is
becomes
TikTok the
like-
one where you make those podcast videos and it like shuffles?
Yeah,
between
do you just
people?
have-
do you do that on Premiere?
Yeah,
or?
I do that on Premiere,
right.
yeah.
That's sick, bro.
That looks
Yeah.
mad.
Just because it's in vertical, like on this for the YouTube. I think I'm big on making everything contextual, like to the platform, and make it suit that platform, make it look natural to that platform. So at least that's what everyone I listen to tells me, all the podcasts and crap that I listen to. So yeah, that's where we're going with content wise. Way more videos. Definitely want to do a lot more shoots too, but just waiting on the new gear for that.
Yeah, be good to do a couple more vlogs too. That's on me as well.
Yeah, we can 100% get into that. Even like the short form
Yeah,
short form
because we've done a
vlogs,
couple of those
like
recently.
30 seconds and
Yeah.
just crap like that, man. But yeah, heaps of ideas. We just got to start executing, you know.
It's got to matter. You've never really like done any of this stuff before, and you've just read up and practice, and then you get like quite good at a skill. Whether it's, I mean, yours is taking photos, but man, it's full credit to you. I reckon it's pretty awesome.
unreal,
Thanks,
bro.
Long way to go.
Yeah, it's good, and all your content has theme. I mean, this warehouse is probably really good because it suits your style.
Yeah,
theme.
man. That's why I love this warehouse, man. It just doubles as like a studio immediately. Even for this, like, you know, it just gives it a whole feel to it.
Absolutely.
You can just double up and use it more as not just as a inventory space, but as a complete warehouse and a studio kind of vibe.
You really hit the jackpot here, I reckon.
Oh, 100.
Very
yeah,
vibey.
For the price of it.
Very
Yeah.
vibey.
Right.
But
We
yeah,
finally just got a second key too, actually.
Yeah.
Because
oh shit! I got a chance for you that cash. I did that. 40. It was $88, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, 44.
We only had the one key for the garage door, so you got two keys for the to get into the complex, but then there's only one key for this.
I thought
door.
they would have had two, eh? Like,
yeah, surely.
I mean,
I asked
maybe-
them a bunch of times too,
frustrating.
but we eventually just went and got one cut, and so thank God for that.
Hmm.
Only 1 year.
Just gonna loop back around to just a little bit of footy chat, Tommy. I just want to lean to you, brother. How did you know enough was enough for rugby league, bro? I think I'm leaning towards that at the moment.
Yeah, it's a good question, man. It's not an easy thing, man, especially when you've been doing it for so long. So I started when I was rugby league was when I was 14. I think I started, and then I made. Back then, it was the Raiders under 16s, man, and I pretty much just played since then. Yeah, just quick pat myself
Raiders for
on
life.
the back.
Bean
Me
machine.
and Ricky Stewart still best mates.
How do you know Uncle Rick?
Oh man, he just got rid of me.
You too.
Yeah, so I think I realised probably when I moved to Newcastle that maybe it wasn't the rugby league that I loved so much. It was just the progression of it. I think I'm addicted to progression and growing in that way. So I just kept making the next step, under 18s, under 20s, make that next step, next contract, next step. Yeah. And then once I kind of stopped moving in that, I just wasn't enjoying the actual game itself, you know. Yeah. And I just thought, I remember there was a moment when I was playing for Cup. I was kind of in and out of the Cup side there, and I was playing a couple of local games and then going back to Cup and yada yada. And then I think we were going to make the grand final that year.
Say
but
less.
for me to play in the finals, I had to play the last 5 local games.
Yeah, to play them straight.
And they were like, "Oh, we need you to play Cup this week." And I was like, "Oh, I kind of want to play finals footy." And they pretty much threw it. I think
Cup were coming last, like getting pumped.
Yeah, we weren't making finals. I think it was Rory back then. It was pretty much
when Rory came on when Wolford, yeah.
And he pretty much just said, "Look, if you want to play local footy, that's up to you, but like don't expect to make it into the Cup side next year." And he's like, "Have a night to think about it." I think he gave me a couple of days to think about it, and I just pretty much called him back as soon as I left training because I just realised, like, oh man, I just want to have fun anyway. So I was done with it, and cut it off. And then 2 years after that, I just got sick of being injured. Pretty much it.
Oh,
now I'm washed up. I'm here, retired.
Oh, shit, man. All right, boys. Well, let's just wrap it up there, eh? First, I want to say, Lockie, you got something to say?
Yeah, I've got an outro, actually.
Okay, man.
Talk to me, bro.
I've been putting this one together for a while, but...
It's the rock.
Oh, it's supposed to go through there.
How'd you mean to go through? That's all good. You're going to cut that?
Oh, it's so awkward.
I'm keeping that in. I don't care what you do. It's way better.
Yeah, just a big shout out to all our listeners, yeah. I know you're listening hard and you're listening well. I just want to say one more thing. Just don't forget to stay groovy and subscribe, like, love. This one will go on YouTube.
Share with your friends.
Here's a bit of vision. Let us know if there's anything you want in the next potty. And we'll chat to you soon, baby. Take care. Bye.
Peace.
Don't be rolling gas, I can't hang, bitch, I'm fucking gone. I got people down from the jump, better